So this is my fight breakdown from Subriel Matias versus Paro. I feel like it's gonna be an excellent fight between Paro and Matias. I feel like Matias is gonna have an edge in this fight just because of I feel like Paro, he's very, very confident coming into this fight. And it could work against him, but I'm definitely glad he's actually confident. I don't want to have a fighter coming to the fight with no confidence at all. I feel like he's definitely high level. He definitely doesn't expect anybody to give him anything. He's going to come in this fight and be aggressive and try to take this victory away from Matias. He's fighting him in Puerto Rico, in his homeland, and he feels like he has the edge. Now I'm gonna start off with Paro, who's actually a southpaw. He's definitely someone who jabs much, but not a lot. I would say Matias is going to be someone who's going to be jabbing a lot more in this fight, which will give him an edge. I feel like Paro, he'll get into a lot more exchanges, looking for that one shot, but he's going to accumulate a lot of shots up until the point to where he feels like he can kind of stop Matias or anything like that, because he has that in his mindset right now that he can go in there and possibly get a stoppage. I feel like if he can be aggressive and kind of take the same kind of strategy as a Usyk took, kind of let Matias walk into some things, make him feel like he's at an advantage early on in the fight. Uh, Try to take him into deep waters. That probably could happen. But without a jab, the way he is waiting to counter, he waits to counter a lot. In certain situations, he would be aggressive, but it looks like he's more of a counter puncher. And then when you can counter, I've seen people catch Paro in a counter position. I feel like with the way Matias throws his jab, and he throws that right hand, that power jab with that right hand, and the left hook, how it sweeps, he definitely will be able to take an advantage. I feel like Paro's defense at a lot of times is not very good when it comes to just that straight right hand down the middle. It's easy to definitely catch him down the middle with that right hand. A lot of times he walks through it. He's not very he takes a lot of power. So he's not someone who's easily flustered by a power punch or something like that. So it's definitely gonna take more than just one shot to kind of get him out of there. But I feel like with Matias over the course of rounds, he'll be able to kind of break him down. Like I said, Paro does jab a lot, but when he's jabbing, he's looking to throw that left hook or that overhand left. So you gotta watch out for certain things like that. Usually he's jabbing to set some things up. I feel like with Matias, he jabs a lot more just for the damage. You know what I'm saying? Just to make guys flustered and hurt them throughout the fight. He throws a power jab. It's very difficult throughout the fight. Later on in the fight, he can hurt you more with his jab than the left hook. But the left hook does come after the jab, so he's definitely going to be doing that, going to the body a lot. Matias does an excellent job going to the body, working that right hand to the body. I feel like he's going to break Paro down in a lot of ways that Paro's not expecting. Now, Paro can go to the body a lot of times. The head hunting, for me, it gets a lot of fighters, but when you're in the ring with a guy like Matias, you definitely need to go to the body a lot more. So I would expect Paro to actually go to the body. And he's going to be trying to shoot that right hand down the middle. That's something that's very difficult as well. Paro shoots that jab down the middle, so he's going to be trying to jab later on in the fight. Early on, he's a slow starter, but later on in the fight, it'll become faster as far as his barrage of punches and his arsenal and strategy. I feel like Matias, he's along the same lines, but I would give him the edge as far as starting off faster, just because he gets right to it, because he wants to see where these guys are over the course of the first 4 or 5 rounds. And when it gets to mid-rounds, that's where he kind of turns it up, and he's going to be going to the body. I don't know if Paro has enough of that jab. You know what I'm saying? Matias, he goes out of his way to throw that jab. And it's gonna cause a lot of difficulty when it comes to a guy like Paro. Is Paro going to be defending that right hand because he is a southpaw? His foot placement isn't in the right position most of the time. And so he usually is out of place, and he's usually far away when he's trying to come across and throw that left hand. So he has to be aware of those hooks from Matias. I feel like when Matias, him trying to lunge in, Matias throwing those left hands, and Matias is not going to be a guy who's on the back foot. So somebody's gonna have to decide who's gonna go back. Is it gonna be Paro? Is it gonna be Matias? If I had to guess, later on in the fight, I would guess that Matias is backing up Liam Paro. Paro has an arsenal though. When it comes to these punches, he's a very tough fight. I've been wanting to pick Paro for a few months. It's just that the jab he has. I need to jab a lot more. If he goes into this fight jabs a lot more than what he has, then I'll definitely give him the edge. But if he doesn't, it's gonna be a tough fight for him. I feel like Matias with the left hand upstairs. I feel like he will be able to probably drop Liam Paro, but I feel like it'll be a 12-round match. It's gonna be a grudge match. It's gonna be a very difficult fight. I feel like it will be a 12-round fight, but they're gonna try to go for the knockout in this fight. Somebody will get dropped. I feel like Paro will be able to get dropped in this fight. Uh, he definitely has a strong uppercut that definitely can put somebody down. He has a lot of different punches, so that gives Paro a different edge when it comes to a guy like Liam Paro and with Subriel Matias. So if Matias can go in there and be aggressive, I feel like the home crowd can give him an edge because he's gonna be ready to fight. It's been a while since he had a fight like this, so I would definitely give him the edge in this fight. But with Paro, he's gonna be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely not going out trying to lose this fight. It's definitely gonna be a lot of things that he's gonna try to let happen in this fight. It's a big fight. But I'm definitely going with Matias in this fight. I feel like that left hook and that right hand to the body is gonna be a lot that's gonna change it. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.